Hello everyone. Today we will learn the basic knowledge and steps of electromechanical equipment assembly and commissioning. Assembly and commissioning of electromechanical equipment are crucial in modern industrial production. As the final stage of the manufacturing process, the quality of assembly directly determines the performance and lifespan of the product. Mastering the correct assembly and commissioning steps and methods is an important task for both our learning and future work. In this lesson, we will learn the concept of assembly and commissioning, work requirements, general principles, main steps, and precautions. After completing this lesson, you should achieve the following objectives. 1. Understand the importance of assembly and commissioning and master the basic concepts and principles. 2. Be familiar with the preparation before assembly, specific work requirements, and precautions during the process. 3. Master the main steps of electromechanical equipment assembly and commissioning. First, let's understand the concept of assembly and commissioning. Assembly and commissioning refer to assembling and debugging. Simply put, it means assembling parts into a machine according to certain requirements and debugging it to produce a qualified piece of equipment. According to established technical standards, the process of combining parts into a machine and adjusting and testing them to meet product standards is called assembly. Depending on the target and level of combination, the assembly process is usually divided into component assembly, unit assembly, and final assembly. Component assembly, connecting two or more parts to form a component. Example, assembling a drive shaft from parts like shafts and gears. Unit assembly, combining components and parts into an independent mechanism, unit. Example, assembling the headstock or feed box of a lathe. Final assembly, combining units, components, and parts into a complete machine. Next, we will understand the requirements of assembly and commissioning. During assembly, check the shape and dimensional accuracy of parts related to assembly to ensure there is no deformation or damage. Pay attention to the markings on parts to avoid incorrect installation. Fixed joints, no gaps are allowed. Moving parts should move flexibly and uniformly in the specified direction with proper clearance, without any jerking. Contact surfaces of moving parts must be adequately lubricated. If oil passages are present, they must be unobstructed. Piping and sealing areas. No leakage is allowed after assembly. Before test run, check the reliability of connections and the flexibility of movements. Verify if control handles operate smoothly and are in correct positions. During test run, start at low speed and gradually increase to high speed. We have learned about the requirements of assembly and commissioning. Now, let's study the general principles of assembly and commissioning of electromechanical equipment. Assembly and commissioning must follow a specific procedure to ensure quality and improve efficiency. The general principles of assembly are: assemble lower parts before upper parts to ensure stability. Assemble internal parts before external ones to facilitate adjustment and securing of inner structures. Assemble heavy parts before light ones to avoid damaging lighter components. Assemble precision parts before general parts to ensure precision components are not damaged during assembly. A correct assembly procedure is key to ensuring quality and efficiency. During the process, strictly follow operational guidelines. Avoid using excessive force or hammering. Assemble only after understanding the structure and sequence, using the right tools and equipment at the correct position. Under these general principles, the main steps of electromechanical equipment assembly are as follows. 1. Preparation before installation. Familiarize with equipment drawings and technical documents. including assembly diagrams, electrical schematics, etc. Understand the structure, working principle, and technical requirements of the equipment. Prepare tools and auxiliary materials, wrenches, screwdrivers, calipers, spacers, bolts, etc. Inspect equipment components. Ensure all parts are available, clean them thoroughly, and apply protective lubricant. This guarantees that all components are complete, intact, and free from damage or deformation. 2. Mechanical component installation. Fix the base or frame according to the drawings, ensuring level and stability. Install transmission parts, belts, chains, gears, and adjust position and tension. Install working parts, lathe tool posts, robotic end effectors, ensuring precision and flexibility. 3. Electrical system installation. Lay electrical cables, power and control lines. Arrange them logically to avoid interference or damage. Install electrical components, motors, sensors, contactors, securely and correctly. Connect the grounding system to ensure electrical safety. 4. Equipment debugging. Mechanical debugging. Check the operation of mechanical components and perform no-load testing to observe for any abnormal vibrations, noises, or irregularities. Electrical debugging. Test the functionality of the electrical system, including checking the motor's forward and reverse rotation, speed regulation, and sensor signal detection. Integrated debugging. Carry out electromechanical joint debugging to ensure the mechanical and electrical systems work in coordination, assess overall performance, and make timely adjustments and optimizations. 5. Trial run and acceptance. Trial run. After successful no-load debugging, perform a load trial run, gradually increasing capacity to rated work condition. And observe. Acceptance. Inspect according to technical standards and contracts. Check whether all the indicators are qualified. Record and organize all installation and debugging documents. Following the steps above completes the equipment assembly and commissioning. Safety precautions must be observed. 1. Power off. Before any disassembly or installation, disconnect power and hang warning signs like "Operation in progress." Do not switch on to prevent accidental power on. 2. Follow safety rules. During the disassembly and installation of equipment, safety operating rules must be strictly followed. Personnel should comply with the instructions and supervision of the designated supervisor, operate with care and seriousness, and must not switch workstations. 3. Use safe tools. Ensure tools with electricity are properly grounded. Wear insulated gloves and rubber-soled shoes. Use low voltage, under 36 volts, lighting tools. 4. Team coordination. When multiple people are involved, appoint a leader and coordinate closely. 5. Avoid contact with dangerous parts. Do not touch sliding or rotating surfaces, or probe screw holes with hands during assembly. 6. Hoisting operations. When operating hoisting equipment, follow lifting equipment safety procedures. 7. Keep a clean work environment. Maintain order and cleanliness. No loud noise, no spiting and littering, and no unrelated items in the workspace. 8. Take care of equipment and tools. Take care of the instruments and equipment, and use them as instructed. 9. Handle abnormalities promptly. If problems arise, stop immediately and check the issue. 10. Clean up and rearrange. After practice, clean the site and equipment and clean up the workstations. Count and clean the tools and measuring instruments, and put them back in their original places. Today we've learned the steps of electromechanical equipment assembly and commissioning, including its importance, concepts, preparation work, requirements, general principles, main steps, and precautions. These are critical to ensuring quality and improving efficiency in practical applications. I hope that in your future studies and work, You will be able to master and apply this knowledge proficiently. Always follow the correct procedures and methods when assembling and commissioning electromechanical equipment to ensure optimal performance and longevity. At the same time, pay close attention to safe operation to prevent accidents. Finally, please review this lesson and complete the following exercises to reinforce and deepen your understanding. That's the end of today's lesson. See you in the next class.